So hello everyone, today we are going to make carrot pulao. And here are some ingredients displayed on the screen. Okay, so we need to heat butter and oil in the cooker, and once it's nicely heated, we are going to put in some dry fruits, cashews, raisins and almonds, and give it a shallow fry for nearly half a minute. Now once they are fried, we are going to put it out into a different container. Okay, and then we are going to put all our spices into it. We need to check that it's a little brownish in color. Okay, so now we are going to put in some jeera, cumin seeds, and then we are going to put all the raw spices that we have had. The best part of this pulao is it's way more healthier than most of the other pulaos that is soaked up in oil and ghee. And then we need to give a good quick stir so that it is all fried into the oil that we have in the pressure cooker. And then after a while, once it's nicely cooked, then we can put in some chilies, half split chilies. Okay, chilies according to the level that you can intake. So basically 2 chilies gives a very moderate taste. We need to put in all the onions into the cooker. These are finely chopped onions, so this gets easily cooked with the rice. And now we are going to nicely mix it along with the other spices. Stir it for about 2 to 3 minutes. Once they turn a little golden and transparent, you can put in other vegetables as per your taste. Now for the rice, you need to wash thoroughly with water and then soak the rice little bit into the water, and then after a while you can just put in the rice into the pressure cooker once the vegetables are nicely cooked. My mom says that anything that you make out of pure love always turns out to be super delicious. Now as we are mixing about, we need to add the vegetables one by one. So here we have only carrots, so we are going to put in some carrots. They are so super quick recipes, and we wanted this to be exclusively carrot pulao, so we had put in only carrots and onions and made the best out of it. So we are going to nicely stir it for about 3 to 4 minutes so that carrots are little soft. Anyways, they are going to be, but to fry it a little in oil gives a good taste. So once they are mixed, they need a very good stirring, and we need to ensure in the process that the spices don't get burnt up. So we need to constantly put on and off the layers that we are having. And the flame should be low medium in the entire process. After that, we need to cover the lid for the veggies to moisten a little bit, and after a minute or two we are going to give it a good mix again, just ensuring that the spices aren't burnt. At this stage itself, you can feel the aroma brewing in the entire atmosphere, and it makes cooking all the way more interesting and appetizing as well. So now we have started putting in the rice that we have soaked in for about say 40 to 45 minutes, and with all the love and care, we are just putting in the rice. And once the entire rice has been transferred, we are going to give it a mix with care, ensuring that it's thoroughly mixed. The veggies and the rice are mixed thoroughly. So in the meanwhile, let me tell you the proportion of water and rice. So for every cup of rice, you need to put in 1.75 cup of water, and this ensures that the water is sufficient in the cooker. This does not allow the rice to be burned, and it gives a good texture of the rice, neither too dry nor too moistened. Okay, so mixing is a little tedious process, I understand, because you need to ensure that all the vegetables and these spices are thoroughly mixed, and after all, it's all about flavors. Now we are going to put in the fried dry fruits that we had kept aside. You can also put it at the garnishing time, but it's all good to put it in together before we put in water and we close the lid. We need to just ensure that everything is nicely mixed in the process. Now once you reach to a stage when things are mixed, we need to put in water as the mentioned proportion. For every cup of rice, you need to put in 1.75 cup of water. This is very essential. So nicely we are going to put in all the water that's needed. I have used the glass for this purpose. So as the process goes by, I would just like to share a brief anecdote, my experience when I had made the pulao for the first time. So at that time, I really didn't give importance to the water proportion, and end up burning the bottom layers of pulao, the one that the rice, that the part of the rice that stuck to the bottom layers of the cooker got completely burned out. Though that flavor came out well, but that led to a wastage of lot of food, and I didn't really like the idea. So from the next time onwards, I really pay a lot of attention to the measurement of the water. Okay, so at this stage we are going to put in some ghee, and it's completely optional. You can completely skip this step. Now moving next, we are going to put in some salt, 1 teaspoon haldi, turmeric powder. Okay, so meanwhile, just let me share the story of how did I get the idea of cooking a carrot pulao. We were on a weekend and we went to the bazaar to get some stuffs, and unfortunately we couldn't find any fresh vegetable because of the peak summer. So we had got ourselves only carrot, and we were just wondering what to do with it. When we came out with this idea, okay, let's just give it a try, and the result came out way more than I expected. It turned out to be a super duper blockbuster hit. Okay, so once the salt and haldi is nicely mixed, we are going to close the lid, and we're going to wait for 1 whistle, and after that our pulao is ready. The only thing that we need to do is immediately put off the flame once the whistle's over, and put the pressure cooker down. Don't leave it on the gas, and most importantly, let it cool. It will take for about 40 to 45 minutes once you open the pressure cooker, but after you do, it's worth the wait. So enjoy and have a nice meal. Serve it with anything, dal tadka, or even curry vegetables, or even white sauce mushroom. You wouldn't regret investing in a lot of time and effort into making this, and it's way more simpler than most of the other complicated pulaus and biryanis. So do enjoy the taste at the ease of making it, and do share your reviews in the comment section. I'll eagerly wait for it. Thank you.